Thank you so much for clicking on this video and get ready for an adventure to UCLA. All of my stuff is nice and packed to go. Right now, when I'm editing this video, I am just finishing my first quarter of UCLA, and all of the stuff that I brought with me to my dorms was actually really helpful, and it looks like a lot, but here I am going to UCLA for move-in day. I was so nervous, out of my mind. And I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. I'm the first person going to like US college for my family, so it was a very new experience. But the college is massive, and it's the smallest UC campus by area, which is crazy to me. The first thing they had to do was I had to get you checked in. So they like look at your car and then they give you a little cart to push your stuff down to your dorm. My dorm was right next to the parking lot, which was super helpful in the long run. And this was it. They had my name on the door, which got me really, really excited. And we got in, and before you start moving in and start cleaning down services, the first thing that you should do, from what I've been told, is record everything so that when you're moving out, you could show them proof of like little damages that were already in the apartment or in the dorm before you got there, so they don't charge you for stupid stuff. That is exactly what I did. And my dorm is actually a suite, which is awesome. Now, looking back at this recording, was it the best recording of my dorm? No, it's not, but it's fine because you'll get a complete done version after I finish adding all of the stuff and furnishing the apartment or the suite. Anyways, so our living room has a sofa and a little like center table they provide for you. We have to rent our own micro fridges, which is like a microwave and a fridge combined, which doesn't do anything, keeps nothing in that fridge cold. It's actually so annoying. Anyways, and then we have this little alleyway which leads to a shared sink, and then we have a bathroom or a toilet on one side, and then we have the showers on the other side. There's six of us living in this place, which is actually not too bad. Sharing a restroom for six people is not bad at all compared to what other people in like the communal bathrooms have to deal with, because one of the bathrooms overflooded in at UCLA, which was crazy. Ours did not do that. This is my actual room. So we have a desk, a wardrobe, and then we have three people living in this room. So it's a bunk bed, and then we have like a lounge area for one of the people. It's a weird like arrangement of everything, but I guess it's easier over time. This is actually a time lapse of us arranging everything. It was quite chaotic, but thankfully it was just my family there at this point, and it took us a minute to figure everything out. The first thing we did was, of course, clean the place because it has not been cleaned since the last person moved out, and we want no infections. It's so easy to get a mold infection in the dorm, it's actually crazy. The room next to ours actually got tested positive for a mold infection, and they were all getting sick. I wonder why. And so we need to get that done for our suite too. So just be careful and stay safe. Moving in took a longer time than we thought it would, but I was so glad I had my parents to help. Take your parents with you, or at least have friends, because you low-key cannot do this all alone without taking an eternity of time. Just putting my clothes in the closet alone took a hot second. And then you have to organize everything and then make sure you could find where you put your stuff, which is really hard for me as an only child because my mom helped me with everything at this point. And then decorating is so, so fun. I got these string lights, which is probably the biggest investment ever. And ta-da! This is the final reveal. I am not much of a decorator, so this took blood, sweat, and tears for me to do. But I put my string lights up on top of my bed because I was the lower bunk and I had so much space and I was so grateful. I put little pictures on there to remind me of my family when I'm at college. And then I had the Samika sign that I had for my desk, which is super cute. And I put more string lights up at the top. For our living room situation, we decided to order all of this together just so we all loved it. And we have these lights that go down, and then we have a TV. We have our fridges that we moved on one side so we had more space in the living room area. And our carpet is so cute. We got a two pillows and a blanket, which we love too. That is it for the short moving in vlog. Let me know how you liked my suite, and I'll see you again next week. Hopefully, my fingers are crossed.